I guess talk a little bit about characteristics of leadership from that point of view.
Yeah.
What's also going through my mind is almost switching to the ability of leaders as well. And I'm curious, would you suggest that when you become a senior leader, then you move to the next level of executive level? To what extent would you say vision and creativity plays its part? Because I guess at the lower levels, when you first move into management, it's more management workflow, get things done and engage in teams. But I guess as you rise up through the organisation, the need to be able to sense where the organisation needs to go, the fit, all the influences on business and everything else, suddenly starts to play out.
Yes.
So I'm just curious about, what's your sense of ability for leaders today, the future?
No, I do hear that a lot. Also in my earlier conversations for new assignments, I hear a lot about becoming more strategic. That a senior leader needs to become more strategic in order to kind of have a coherent view on the problems of the next level up. So I hear that a lot. In a way, a more senior person is saying to them, be more spontaneous, have more ideas. But they have to have more ideas of their own, bottom up. So I always try to work with them, what do you think you want or you need to become more strategic? How do you interpret that? What might they mean with that? And what's your answer to that? So to bring out their own answer more. I don't think in the current world, which is becoming, faster, more dangerous, full of crises, I don't think we necessarily need to be more strategic. Because there are very simple things we need to do around carbon, around wars, around our products. Innovate them, obviously. It's not so much more strategy that is needed, I think. I often think that there's more, what is really needed is self-management almost, or, containing one's own emotions, one's own doubts, and helping others to contain their emotions and doubts. So I see the leader of the future much more as an emotional worker than a strategy worker. It's maybe an idea from the past. So I think in the future, we will need leaders who have more access to their own doubts, who know what they're feeling right now, and who can also help other people to feel what they feel. Because technology is taking over a lot of strategy, a lot of content of management and leadership. Right. So a lot of technology is doing that already, but in the area of emotions, there's more and more pressures because the simple answers are gone, often dictated by church or, recognized authority figures. There's much more fluid nowadays. What is the authority that we need to kind of listen to? So we often have to kind of find our own ways with our emotions to come to some resolution so that we can think again.